Sugar babies all over the world, and in case ain't nobody told y'all today, y'all know Sugar love you, right? But listen, we gonna get back to this because they wanted to stop the video, TT and them. They wanted to stop the video and can on, and they got to make sure that they get their story straight and all this stuff. But we gonna start at when they took the $4,000 from Fremont Bank. 4,000. And then it was 4,000 at Patelco, down there where DeMarco Perry worked. My cousin, the one that managed, he worked down there to the corporate office. Remember, I used to tell y'all about that on the videos. Down there to the corporate office where DeMarco Perry worked, where my daughter had a account at to Shay. And she was like, I don't know what's going on. Something is wrong with my account. And I talked to DeMarco, but I can't talk to him because we family and that's ethics and they can't do it. Yeah, I remember. And she was saying that she had to go get a new account somewhere else, so she was gonna have to get a new account or something because Patelco had fucked her shit off, and DeMarco down there, DeMarco Perry down here to the Hayward branch down here to Amador Street, I think that is Jackson and Amador, something like that. So when I went to go get an account at Patelco, I had to get 5 ATM cards in 5 weeks. 5. And then at the end of all of that, I had to close the account with no shit. They kept the money that was in the account, stealing 500 and something dollars and all kind of other shit. Down at the Patelco, right here at Hayward, California, down here on Jackson and Amador. Down there where DeMarco used to work before he went to the corporate office. Him and his girlfriend, baby mama, wife, whatever. I don't know what her name is, but she worked there too. So we ain't even gonna mention how many times I had to change Chase accounts because the people was all up in my business and can on Chase. Even though I'm still with Chase right now, Navy Federal, they was all in that account too. They was all in Patelco, Fremont, Wells Fargo, where Don Abner worked before she retired. I think she retired already, but before she retired, Don Abner worked there. I went to school with her. Where we grew up together. We went to church together, but we wasn't friends like that. We grew up together. We went to school together, and we went to church together. But we didn't really grow up together like that. But she used to work at the bank though, down to the Wells Fargo. And so that she retired from there, y'all. I know she been working there since I was in high school, at least since 1986, at least maybe 1984, 85, till just recently. Okay, in the past year or so, when she retired. However, my mama had a bank account at Wells Fargo too. So does the church at Antioch Missionary Baptist of the church, down there to the Todd Wheelock, pastor. Okay. Down there to when Reverend R.T. George had a account there when we paid the church off down there to the Wells Fargo Bank in Oakland. Back down there to the 1984, 85, 86, 87, sometime around in there. I know it was before I graduated from school that we paid off the mortgage on the church. Down there to the 1004 14th Street in Oakland, California, on the corner of 14th and Filbert, 94607. Where my mama fume was at. When we had the funeral, remember, because the pastor wouldn't let me play Ass by Stevie Wonder at the funeral, but they played it at the funeral on goddamn Best Men. So please make it make sense to me. Thank y'all though, Anthony Hamilton and Marsh, for singing Ass at the funeral. At the wedding, I'm sorry, at the wedding. But it was supposed to be played at my mama's funeral, but Pastor Todd Wheelock said, no, we can't play that in here. But that was for Peggy Josie Jenkins Hearne that they did that to. I ain't saying nothing though. I ain't saying nothing about the friendly manner neither. It's 10:01 on the clock right now, California. But thank you to Mignette again for getting up there and speaking your mind. Thank you for Kenny to get up there and preach his sermon. Big O, y'all know Big O. Down to the Kenneth Owens. Down to the cookies. Where they smoke weed at. Thank you to Auntie Sandra, deceased, who sat beside me at my mama's funeral. Me and Tashay. And to my brother Troy, who sat beside her. Thank you to Patricia Johnson for coming up. Was Trisha at my mama day? Yes. Thank you. Because, girl, my mind. Thank you to Patricia Johnson for being outside while my daughter had fainted at the funeral and we was all outside. I'm sorry I didn't get to say all that to everybody, but my daughter passed out, fainted at the funeral, and I was outside with her taking care of mommy duties. Let me up out of this. I don't know why this man falls over. But thank you. She was looking like, what you got going on in this doggone truck? Thank you to all the people who grouped up and took pictures and can on, but didn't even look for me to take a picture at the funeral. Thank you to all the people that showed up that I didn't get to say thank you to because I was taking care of my daughter who had fainted in the parking lot. Thank you. I had other shit to do. I was taking care of my daughter. Thank you to Maggie Wincher for playing the organ, and Paul for playing the piano, and Genesis for playing the drums. Thank y'all. My favorite drummer, Genesis. Hey, Jen. Anyway, thank you to Signe for directing the funeral. I appreciate you. Sister, cousin, friend. Thank you. Thank you for being my daughter's godmother because Pumpkin done passed away and now you are officially it. Wheelock for being the pastor in charge at my mama's funeral. Thank you, cousin. Todd Marks Wheelock. Thank you. Thank you to Shantoya Perkins for praise dancing your ass off at my mama's funeral. Thank you, Shantoya. Thank you, Brittany, for the poem you read so very nicely. And to all the Trap Yoga Bay fans, thank y'all. But I'm not gonna argue with you, Pam. Thank you to my god brother, David Jones and Aura Jones for the support. Thank y'all. Patrick, thank you. Thank you to the choir. Everybody in the choir. I don't know y'all. All of y'all. Thank y'all for singing y'all ass the fuck off and sending my mama to heaven. Thank y'all. Y'all sang y'all ass off. Thank you, Auntie Maddie, for leading the way. He gonna wake up. And thank you, Ann Green. Thank you, Auntie Cookie, Linda George. Thank you to Connie and Linda for stepping in and being my mamas in the church when my mama was gone. Thank y'all. And for that, we gonna run around the church like we did all the way down there to the San Diego or wherever we was when we first learned how to do that shit. And we ran around and back to the choir stand and we go. Thank you. I swear. Look, see, I told y'all. Yeah. Over there, sleep. You was gonna wake up and say so. Oh Lord. Thank you to the rod and gun. Thank you to the horseman and the honey bunch. Thank you for the golden girls. Thank you for the sugar babies. Who else need thanking? Did I miss anybody? Thank you to the Rodinas, as Debbie like to call y'all. Thank you to the Powell sisters for bringing praise, team, vibes to the Antioch Missionary Baptist Church. Anybody else? Thank you to Terry, Taria Mitchell for being there with Akeem Brown when Kai was born. The first people to ever meet her after me. Thank you, Terry and Akeem Brown. Thank you to Ryan, even though, child, you trying me, for showing up for Keon. Down to the Kaiser. Permanente. Down to the Clay Thompson. Well, I always want to call you Clay Thomas. I don't know, Clay. Sugar love you though. Okay, listen. Clay Thompson. Kaiser Permanente. It just went together. That's how it go. That's how you read energy, retarded people. But anyway, they said I didn't thank the people. So now I'm thanking everybody, just in case I forgot to thank anybody else that did something. Thank y'all. Okay. Thank you to all of y'all. Everybody. It's kind of foggy. It's still kind of foggy, even after 11 years or something. But that's what I remember. Okay. I know my daughter fainted at the goddamn, and my mind went, take care of my baby. After that, I don't know what happened. So y'all call it what y'all want to. I really don't care. That's what it is. Period. But back to what I'm talking about. Because DeMarco Perry used to work at the Patelco. And Don Abner used to work at the Wells Fargo, where I had accounts at, and my mama did too. And so did the church, which ties it into the family. And that's why I'm going with this. Because I lived in a house with people who had access to my shit. My driver's license, my birth certificate, social security cards. It's 10:10 on the clock. My daddy said, come on with this. Where people will steal your identity. And people had already knew that you went to go see a tarot reader. And they said, stay away from the people with the DD letters in their name. Now, the only DD letters I know in their name is DD, Deanna Owens, and DD, Deborah Diller. Two people that I lived with who had access to my identifications. And I said what I said. And they go, hold on. They thinking gonna miss something. Just like I saw after I moved in here. You know, people think they really slick, but really they not. And I moved in here, and I might have been here maybe, I don't know, 2 weeks. And see this apartment right here? Where this black door is right there. I can't train a finger. Right there. Deborah Dillard was trying to go in there and look at that apartment because it was empty. And I'm standing right here on the porch looking at her like, try me if you fucking want to. Try me if you want to. And I swear for God, I'll slide your motherfucking ass from standing right on this balcony right here. Because I got away from y'all to going on about y'all business, and I'm really not fucking playing. And I swear to God on everything that God is green and he loved the most, nothing more than me besides his own creation. You really don't want to play with me. Now, Janice Lynn let you run her house or her apartment, as she used to say. This mine. Okay, well, if she let you run hers, you can run that all day. But you don't run shit over here. You're not running nothing over here. And you ain't running nobody nowhere over here. Yeah, I'll be outside. But I ain't hiding from no fucking body. And I know McClymonds is, oh, but Debbie is our friend, and Debbie and Debbie and Debbie and Debbie and Debbie gonna get y'all fucked up. Yeah, because I don't live my life by what Debbie do. I don't live my life by what Debbie say. I don't live my life by what Debbie got going on. I don't live my life by what Debbie got said or what she feels she got more friends than me. She know more people than me and all that. And all y'all ran with that. I'm gonna fuck all y'all life up from sitting right here. From sitting right here. Yeah. Cause I said all you had to do was give me my little $300 back, and y'all decided no, we ain't gonna give her shit. And then Debbie, y'all got all in, grouped up together, and Buddy got all in on it, and him and Rolanda and them friends, and him and Daitra and them friends, and him and Boozy and them friends, and everybody decided they wanted to fucking gang up. And I said okay, cause Uncle Thot said tell these motherfuckers okay. All right. And I walked that damn carpet down. And then Anthony Rogers decided he wanted to get with them, and Anna Carita and Dawn and them, and you know, all of them come Mimi and all of them. And I said, oh, okay. All right. And then here comes Stephen Curry in 2022 with his mess about a meet and greet. And I said, oh, the Warriors is playing games too? All right then. My kids are very tough. Very tough. Okay. And I said, now remember, you contacted me. You brought this to my door. And I'm standing on business. Everything I fucking said, I did, and all that. And I accept my part. But if you play with my fucking money, I'm going to ruin every fucking thing your ass got. I'm not playing with your money, sugar. I'm not playing with your money, Queen Nala. Everything I ask, making you a priority. Uh-huh. And I said, okay. But you know, you telling my daddy, fuck you every time you don't run my shit back. Every time you don't show up, every time you play on my goddamn phone, every time you send a message, every time you sent a goddamn video and them motherfuckers played my pussy on goddamn YouTube, every time y'all motherfuckers thought this shit was a goddamn game and y'all was funny, guess what? I said, okay. Because my pussy is pretty. Because it is. And I got proof my shit straight. Right there. And like I said, all you had to ever do was show up and say, yep, nope, she ain't lying. Her shit tight. And her bills is paid because you see them right there. But instead, you decided to chase these clout chasing assholes. These hoes that fucked your brother and your teammates. Running around talking about I fucked your wife. I fucked your mama. You should have said, did Dale talk to you about that? Because that don't got nothing to do with me. Them same people you smiling and giggling and kicking and ha with. I'm gonna bring their ass down there to sit beside you. So y'all can make up handshakes on the damn curb instead of on the damn pine. He looked like he just walked into it. Yeah. Aisha thought she was being funny, but no, I wasn't playing games. See, remember when you had said it just put it for Riley's blood transfusion. Remember that? To Riley's blood transfusion. But you stole money for a lie. And if Riley didn't get no blood out of, guess what? I'm gonna take mine back in blood. I'm gonna take mine back. Because you lied. When I said don't lie to me, because you know I'm left hand to God. All I gotta do is reach up like this. That's all I gotta do is hold on. I'm trying to vibe, and I'm trying to. That's all I got to do is hold on. See, it's clear that You forgot that I said if you tell my daddy fuck you, he gonna fuck some shit up and where your ass at right now. God damn it. I can't even get that thought out of my head for that thing. You ain't even sitting on the bench. I've been watching the game. You ain't even on the bench. You ain't even in the building. But then, I think about that thing, huh? He had three dirty ass blankets on the bed with nut stains on it. So I understand why he got fully dressed all over us. I get it. I told you, child, don't play with me. Big heavy. I have posted these messages because I really believe it's a goddamn catfish or some shit. And so I'm going to have some proof because people thought I was lying and playing when I really wasn't. I'm still talking to TT. I'm sorry. But I'm still talking. Sound like you talking to DG back there. Sound like you talking to DG back here. Who you got back here, TT? Big Lat, Pretty Trucker, Beezy, First Lady, Gas Man, and T Topics, y'all. Okay. But they back here. First, go to First Lady channel, y'all. Y'all figure it out. Okay. But that's where we at right now. But yeah, they thought they was playing games with somebody. And I said, no, y'all thought I was joking. Like the game that I'm playing is not the game y'all playing. Like when you started fucking with my kids, I've been told y'all, no, we're not taking kids off the table because you started fucking with my kids. And just like you didn't give a fuck about me and my kids, I don't give a fuck about you and your kids. I don't. Because, see, that's equal exchange of energies. That's an equal exchange of energies. And you didn't give a fuck about me and my kids, so why the fuck should I give a fuck about yours? And you, when you owe me. I would be walking to a motherfucking store for. So we gonna use this live. Let them touch my ass. Move the fuck first of all, bitch. Why are you on? We gonna use this live. Any nigga that care about you took the damn stairs. Bitch, we ain't have them. To record this live over here because see, people really thought I was joking, but really I'm not. So we listening to First Lady China and them over here. Like I said. And you know something always wrong with the chat because they want to be stealing your content and carrying on. And then when they see you in the chat, then all of a sudden these motherfuckers ain't talking about shit. But back to what I'm saying. Down here to the people who be stealing my money and carrying on. Fucking with my money, my kids. Talking about it's for a blood transfusion for their kids. Please know I'm taking it back. That go for everybody. I'm not being mean. I just said I'm done and I'm tired of y'all. And you can go play some games somewhere else. Go play with your mama pussy like I tell y'all. But don't play with me. And that's what I mean. For real. So we here for it. TT, take over. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. I gotta go do some homework. And I'm gonna get outside. Maybe I'll catch y'all outside. I'm gonna charge my phone. And Busy, First Lady, Pretty Trucker, Big Lack, T Topics. I'm out, y'all.